Yeah. Let's see who tunes in. Hello, replay viewers. Welcome to the High Line. We're here at the headquarters of the High Line, the Diller and von Furstenberg building. Without Barry Diller and Diane von Furstenberg, we would not have the High Line. But I'll talk about that when people join us. Let's let some people join us first. And then we will commence our little walk up to Hudson Yards. Hopefully the wind noise is not bad. Darian Lamb, hello. Welcome. Ready to walk up the High Line. Good to see you, Brian. Yeah, gimbal setup was pretty quick. It actually was already set up, but you know. Jazz Dog, good to see you. Welcome. Guys, ready to walk up the High Line? We're gonna walk up the High Line. We're gonna go to Hudson Yards, and we're gonna look for a gigantic gorilla. Yes, you heard me correct. We're looking for a gigantic gorilla. We're up to 6, now we're down to 4. Very interesting. Are those the one person with the 3 accounts that gives me a thumbs down? Make sure to hit the thumbs up, because we have lots of haters out there. All the haters. All the haters. Good to see you, Nigel. Welcome. All right. So this little section down here where we normally start is closed off. You could only walk in one direction here in the High Line. So we're going to go from the very, very bottom all the way up to the very, very top. Good to see you, Nibbled. Bienvenue. Over here, back over here, is the Whitney Museum. Opened up by Michelle Obama herself. Now this is going to be interesting because I've never been here. I haven't been here since. Happy 14 years on YouTube. Thank you so much. Yeah, actually, coming up to the anniversary. That's right. Good to see you, Blondie. Yeah, 14 years on YouTube. I should have way more subscribers than this. Let's get going. That's right. So, welcome to the High Line Park, originally called the Westside Improvement. This separated the train tracks from the street level up here above the street. And we have, wow, Barry Diller's floating park. You only walked about 50 yards when you visited. Well, I'm going to walk the whole thing. The floating park at Pier 54, my goodness. That's the floating island park that's going to have an amphitheater and wow, it's coming together quite nicely. All right, let's do it. So one-way movement here on the High Line. We could only go in one direction here, and that's fine because we want to go up to Hudson Yards. Sir Exile, good to see you. Great quality indeed over here on YouTube. Welcome. The landscape architect for the High Line Park is Piet Oudolf. He is a Dutch landscape architect, and he wanted to reference all of the stuff that grew wild here in the park, or here on the structure, when it was abandoned for nearly 30 years. But 2 people who lived in the area would venture up here in the 1990s and late 1980s, come up here and just be blown away by the experience of coming up here. And they later on formed the Friends of the High Line Park. And then they got some money together from Diane von Furstenberg and Barry Diller, who have their gallery right down over there. And they're the ones who really spearheaded this project and got it all together. Yeah, hopefully everything gets calmed down and back to normal. But I don't think stuff's going to be back to normal anytime soon. Gotta have to be patient. Good to see you, Deborah. Welcome. But the full length of the High Line is open, which is really nice. When they first reopened the High Line during these wacky times, it was not fully open. So now we could go the full distance here. Oh, this area here, I remember in the 90s, this area was nothing but prostitutes and garbage. What is this piece of photographic art over here. She's breaking out the beers. All right. I want a beer now all of a sudden when I get home. This is amazing. The highlight is, look how empty it is. And hopefully is the wind noise really bad, guys? I hope the wind noise isn't too bad. Yes, I did see the documentary about the Highline Park. I saw they had a great PBS documentary about the Highline Park. Originally called the Westside Improvement, it was built in 1932 to separate the train tracks from the street level. Originally, 10th and 11th Avenues had train tracks going up and down the avenues there, and thus they dubbed the avenues Death Avenue, because people would always get hurt and maimed and killed trying to cross the street. Good to see you, Josh. Reminds you of the Salesforce Transit Center Park. Awesome. In San Francisco. Well, this is definitely this is more closely akin to the Plaza Plantain up there in France. Oh my God, we got a super sticker there. Thank you so much for the $5 there, Nigel. Wow, this is amazing. So this is the new Barry Diller financed floating island park here at Pier 54. Was there last year over Labor Day. Awesome. Thank you so much, Nigel. We'll have a beer on you. Now you see this arch right there? That arch denotes where the old Cunard line used to dock. That is the pier where the Titanic was supposed to dock with its passengers. Instead, the Carpathia came with the survivors of the Titanic. And not that far from here, there was a hospital where all the survivors went. And later on, the very next year, there was a boat that was torpedoed by the Germans, and I'm blanking on the name of the boat right now, but that boat left from that same pier too, and to get torpedoed by a German U-boat. And yeah, we just started here on 14th Street. Good to see you, Jim. We're just actually 14th Street's right over here, right over Nya. Or actually, no, that's Gansevoort. No, we're gonna see 14th Street right up here. Here comes 14th Street. Thank you so much. Yeah, I got too much knowledge. It's too much knowledge. The Lithuania. Is it the Lithuania that got torpedoed by the German U-boat? It dragged us into World War I. Anyway, I blank out. I'm blanking out on names right now. It's great. But the Westside Improvement basically brings the freight rail tracks right here through a lot of these old factory buildings here, which was kind of amazing. Right, it was, right? I always forget. This is stuff I normally know right offhand because I'm always touring. Anyway, the Lusitania, thank you so much. The Lusitania. There we go. Yes, the Lusitania left from that same pier to get blown up by a German U-boat. Dragged us into World War I. All right. Headquarters, one of their offices, Giorgio Armani. Look at the hustling and the bustling 14th Street. Look at how crowded and crazy and chaotic. As you see, the fires here in New York City are, oh my God, this is an amazing moment right here. This is an amazing moment. A garbage truck full of meat. It's a garbage truck full of meat. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is, and we're in the former meatpacking district. It still is a meatpacking district. Look at all the traffic here. Oh my God, it's crowded. Look how crowded the streets are here in New York. My goodness. But here we are, 14th Street, Diane von Furstenberg's studio right down there. Yeah, somebody must be packing. Yeah, somebody. All right, let's keep on moving here. This is amazing. There's nobody up here. This is great. I've never seen this place this empty before. I know they could have just covered it. It's crazy busy. It's crazy busy. As you see, there's fires and there's looting everywhere. The city is completely out of control. People are fleeing the city in droves. And you know, normally these lounges here, people fight over these lounges here. Now anyone could have them. One of the neighbors was annoyed at the floodlight in her apartment. Yes, we're gonna see her. That's the Rebel Cabaret. Yes, I actually met that woman a few times. She's really nice. She's really big in the protest scene, and when I was active in it. Got to meet her a couple of times. Yeah, dead bodies everywhere. They didn't expect someone watching from up high. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they didn't realize. Wow, these things, people fight over these seats, and now they're gloriously empty. Look at how empty this High Line is. This is so cool. Had a few words with my friend. I wanted to start out the show with him, but he was like, doesn't want to be on camera. It's fine. He'll watch the replay. He's probably watching right now. So now we are passing through these two buildings right here. Used to be the National Biscuit Company. We now know the company today as Nabisco. But in this building right here, which is today the Chelsea Market, this is where the Oreo cookie was invented in 1912. So this is the home of the Oreo. I have never seen this empty before. This is freaking crazy. This is freaking crazy. I'm gonna definitely saunter. Yeah, the High Line closes at 8 o'clock. Opens up at 10 o'clock in the morning, closes at 8. And you have to have tickets to get up here. You have to have a timed reservation, but they are free. Chelsea Market, one of the greatest spots to eat. I think portions of the Chelsea Market may be open, but the whole thing is not fully opened. Look at this art. Look at this art. What is this? This is cool. Wow. Yeah, retail's open, no eating. Exactly. There you go. Wow, this is really neat. She's like coming right out of the grass here. How do they enforce nobody getting in? At every major entrance here to the High Line, there is security guards. And at the, you can only enter through the Gansevoort Street entrance. And there you have a little area where they check your ticket, and then you check in. And they do have a limit to how many people could actually be on the structure at any given time. So, but there are security guards all over the place. You just don't see them. Found a Moroccan guy in the Chelsea Market. Nice, the Marrakesh style bazaar. That sounds awesome. Good to see you, Griff. And there it is. There's your Hudson Yards and the edge right up there. The highest outdoor observation deck in the Western Hemisphere. You're pretty much eye level with the top of the Empire State Building from up there. It's pretty cool. This is freaking amazing. I have never been here with it being this empty before. I have never seen this place this empty before. This is freaking amazing. Let's keep on going. Let's see what kind of weird art we have here on the High Line. Look at this, nobody here. This is freaking amazing. Private tour. No, my friend's back working here again, Brian. So it's my fellow tour guide's first day back at work, and he's working here at the High Line today. Good to see you, Miss Blee. Welcome. Coming up to the 10th Avenue little theater stage flyover thing here. Good to see you, Laughing Sam. Yeah, it's very strange. It's very, very strange. As you see, New York City is a burning ruin. I don't know how I'm surviving out here. Yeah, don't forget to hit like for this nonsense. That's right. Don't forget to hit like if you like this kind of nonsense. And as you see, it's a burning ruin here. People are fleeing the city in droves, trying to stay out of everyone's way as everyone stampedes out of the city. Fires burning everywhere. Looting, mayhem in the streets, as you see. Let's see 10th Avenue here. Here's 10th Avenue. And all the new construction. Where's the windows with the messages on it? It's a good question. I don't know. Maybe further down. Artichoke basil pizza right down there. Pretty good pizza. I recommend it. Rather interesting billboards there. Oh, I hear the elevator. This is curvy building. Look at that. So, Westside Improvement opens up in 1932, and actually it was much longer than it currently is. This structure used to go all the way as far south as Canal Street, as far north as 52nd Street. But then over the years it was chopped up and then eventually just abandoned. You were trying to read the Arabic, right? Here, let's look at that again. That's an interesting billboard over there. Let me make sure I got no poles in the way here. There we go. The noise of the city still goes on. Good to see you, Jack. I wonder if that's just it translated underneath it. Rather interesting. I like how you're constantly reminded to keep a mask on. Keep your mask on. 17th Street and 10th Avenue we are now crossing. That is a translate. Okay, cool. And look, there she is. Looking beautiful in the sunshine. Empire State Building. Yay. Nice zook feature, okay. Maybe. Now we're in the I cannot wait for the day when the High Line doesn't have any scaffolding on it. This section of the High Line has always have scaffolding on it. If you look at any of my previous videos, this scaffolding is like a permanent feature here. Nice zoom feature. Over there, Chelsea Piers. You can go golfing and do a whole bunch of activities in normal times when it is open. The city, under construction, always reinventing itself, never completed. I'm going to do my best to keep distance from other people here and other parties, especially when they're not wearing a freaking mask. We're coming up to the Renegade Cabaret, the Rebel Cabaret here. Coming up, you're going to see a little apartment where a performer was living. I think she still lives there. And what happened was when they opened up the first section of the High Line in 2003, they put a really bright light on her windows of her apartment. So since she's a performer, she's like, might as well do performances on my fire escape. And next thing you know, it becomes like this thing where some of the greatest protest performers would perform on her fire escape. And there's a really great Times story about it. So, Renegade or the Rebel Cabaret. There are some of the buildings have been remade into either music like the meat processing buildings, for the most part, have been turned either into studios or kind of performance spaces. But for the most part, we just build anew. So all your favorite architects are here: Zaha Hadid, Norman Foster, Jean Nouvel, what's his name? Frank Gehry. They all have buildings down here. Yeah, I do. I think you read Arabic in that direction. Yes, you do. So here it is. I've had many a memory here. And going by the windows, going by what was decorated in her windows here, I'm pretty sure she still lives here. But this is where the Renegade Cabaret was, right here. She lived right in that apartment right there. And she would perform. And there's some great videos of her performing with a multitude, a cavalcade of other people, which is pretty cool. We're already up in the 20s already. We're already up in the 20s. Going fast here. We're going fast, and we're only 20 minutes into the live stream. This is freakish. This is kind of crazy. I'm amazed how, again, if you don't like crowds, this crazy pandemic time might be the time for you to visit New York, if you can anyway. If you're willing to travel in a bus or a train or a plane and come out here, if you can, because all these places are at limited capacity, and you could actually get some space to move around. And if anyone wants to super chat me $30, we'll go up to the observation deck of Hudson Yards over there. Look at this building. These apartments in here. I will take the apartments on the 8th floor, please. I do not want to be level with the train. Yeah, it's an interesting time to visit Nebul. Like the outdoor dining makes the city it's so crazy. Like the city that comes alive at night. So as an agreement with CXS, the actual owners of the property and the structure of the Highline Park, they had to incorporate the train tracks into the park in case they ever wanted to revert it back to a freight rail line. So those tracks are there on purpose. But we're coming up to the area now where a lot of trees are. A lot of these trees that we're about to walk past were all grown. They all grew wild. And I think we got some more art here. Your favorite, good to see you, Chris. Yeah, we always adjust. That's the thing. We always adjust. We keep going. We always adjust. It is what it is. City keeps on going, as you see. City keeps on going. Good to see you, Chris. Welcome. Got this cool mural here. On going. It's like this building here is pretty cool. I like how it cantilevers over the Highline itself. Pretty amazing. But all your favorite Starchitects have a building around here that they have designed. But since we're at it, everyone give Nebul a follow. He's a great YouTuber out there in the south of France. And give Chris MG a follow. Subscribe to her channel. She's a great YouTuber out there in Grenada. Let's see if we could see the wow, we can see right into this guy's house. Look at this. This is so crazy. We can see right into the apartment here. I'm not going to zoom in, but oh, they're working in there. It's 23rd Street. Welcome to 23rd. The hustle, and it's quiet out here, man. It's quiet. This should be a lot more hustling and bustling. Zoom in, yeah. Hold on. I want to see if the Putin thing is still here. Oh no, they took it away. Oh no, it's still there. Okay, they still got one of them still up. Okay, one of them is still up. Okay. They took a lot of it down, but some of it is still there. I know, I could jump right on the fire escape. So there was like a little doll. If you remember the last time we were out here, they put a little doll in the windows. Aw, they took it away. It's like my favorite thing to see. They had like had like Putin and like a sadomasochism kind of thing. Aw, I miss the dolls. Well, you know what? I think outdoor dining will do fine. You know, they're gonna adapt. You're gonna see people with heating, you know, outdoor heating units and whatnot come out, especially in the more expensive restaurants. Now, snow is gonna be an issue. Snow is gonna be a major issue. But you're talking to a person here who I really do hope we get like a really big blizzard and keep everyone inside for like 2 weeks. Uepa, Esvaldo, buenvenidos. Out there in Puerto Rico. The streets, I can't get over how quiet the streets are. That's right, that's true. Can't use outdoor heating on the street. That's true. They'll figure out something. The hustle and the bustle of the streets. But we'll see. We'll see how they adapt. The wind noise, guys. Is the wind noise really loud? Let me know if the wind noise is really bad. This is nice. I actually kind of like it like this. How the Highline is supposed to be. They just opened, very quiet there. Oh, it is very quiet over here, yes. They just opened up indoor dining in New Jersey, but only 25% capacity. Yeah. Most studies have shown that COVID is spread through indoor places. So, but now we're coming up to the 26th Street Flyover. Coming up is going to be a little grove of trees up here. Most of these trees grew wild in the 30 years this park was, well, this structure was abandoned. So Pete Udolph has us literally he built a structure on top of the structure here. And now we're gonna fly over the trees here. Yeah, it is a perfect time to visit. It is really nice. I have never been here with it being this empty before, and it's quite a treat. So like I said, if you don't like crowds and you're able to visit New York, then come on out, because everything is nice and empty as we go over the 23rd Street flyover here. They look inside a restaurant here. It's like a restaurant here. Huh. Oh no, I'm getting caught up in a crowd of people. I gotta wait here. Let's just wait a little bit here. I don't want to be caught up in a crowd of people. Here's some kind of eating establishment that they have already. They even got the partition set up between the tables. Look at that. Pretty wild. These people gotta like, all right. Yeah, you don't like crowds? Yeah, this is the time. This is the time to come out to New York. I mean, I'm very tempted to go to a lot of places right now, because it's just when would you get an observation deck almost empty? But as you see, these trees here have all grown up wild. Kind of amazing. But if you don't like if you don't like crowds, this might be the time for you to want to come out to New York. And there is stuff slowly opening. The museums are opening up. Everything has a timed reservation though, so that's the only thing about it. You got to make sure you reserve your tickets in advance. Use your phone as a ticket for a lot of these places. A couple days ago, you heard a study that determined that only thing. Yeah, well, they engaged in outdoor dining. Interesting. Yeah, I heard it was indoor dining. I know they're doing studies in Germany and in the United Kingdom to see how the air spreads in theaters. Because they desperately need to get those theaters back open again. So museums are open at 25% capacity, but not all museums are open. Some museums still remain closed. Here's Zaha Hadid's apartment building that she designed right before she died. I would live in this building in a heartbeat, but give me the 10th floor, please. I'll go up there where those potted plants are. I'll go up there. And the Edge and most observation decks here in New York are open. 25% capacity. From what I have heard, and this makes me want to go to some of these observation decks, one party at a time uses the elevator. So you'll have, if you're by yourself or with a party of two, you'll have the whole elevator to yourself. We're almost done with the High Line already. In areas it has, Osvaldo. In some areas it has, in some areas it hasn't. Outer boroughs seem to be really popular now, but Manhattan and commercial real estate is plummeting right now. That is the big, scary thing going on right now. Never been to Top of the Rock? Well, it might be the time to go to Top of the Rock. That's another place I'm tempted to go to because it's so empty. Like this High Line here. When have we ever seen the High Line this empty before? I don't think we've ever seen the High Line this empty before. And the plants, it's so lush. I don't remember the plants being this lush before. They're lush. Like Central Park yesterday. Central Park was just lush. Got a new mural down there, it looks like. Good to see you, Miss Cecilia. Welcome. We're almost done with our little walk up the High Line here already. Because it's so empty, we banged it out in 45 minutes. Look at this mural. I love this mural. I love it. It's called #WhatLiftsYou. That is really cool. Very nice, Kelsey. Like this art very much. Pre-pandemic, was it crowded for a Monday? Yeah. Pre-pandemic, any day is always a lot of people up here. Any day. And actually, I walked the High Line the last day I worked. Or was it just after? It was after. I met up with Kinu, and we walked down the High Line with his friend, and then we made our way over to the... That was the day that I was getting texts and calls like crazy. Basically saying everything is canceled, everybody's pulling out. You're so envious you was here. Oh, I know, Chris. That's how it always is up here in the High Line. Shoulder to shoulder with people. Hey guys. I mean, this is a treat. This is really a treat. I might have to do this again. I may make this like a weekly thing. Who knows? Since my friend's working here, he's like, you just show up, man. Don't worry about it. So, this may be a thing we do. But now we're coming into the final section of the Highline Park called the Spur, and this will lead us on to Hudson Yards. And once we get into Hudson Yards, we're going to look for a gigantic gorilla. New York will transform into a city full of young and artsy people, maybe. Tom Hartman just made the case that's going to work. 1 masks, 2 testing and tracing and quarantining, yes. Good to see you, Tracy. Welcome. Right, you're down for it, right? Come here every week. All right. Whee. Got windy over here. This is the shed, the cultural shed. This little structure over there. And then we have, let's go out to the Spur here since it is open. I see the architecture here. So now we're officially in the neighborhood of Hudson Yards. We walked through Chelsea. Started in the West Village. We're gonna go check out the vessel. If we could walk up it, we'll walk up it. Yeah, this is the new exit from the High Line. This is the last section to open. It's this section right here called the Spur. And there's only one way to get into the High Line at Gansevoort Street. And you see here's an example of how they guard the High Line. They have people here at all the major entrances. She's hiding. She's hiding from the camera. So I'm not going to stick the camera in her face. But let it be known that they do have people at all the major entrances. So you can't come up here unless you, like I said, you have to enter at Gansevoort Street. Yeah, they got to be creative. Yes, the restaurant. Everyone has to be creative in these times. Just the way it is. We all have to adapt. Malls are open here in New York as of this week at 25% capacity. So they are all capped. Which, like I said, if you want to go to like a museum, like now may be the time to go to the Met or to, like MoMA. Like I'm thinking about going to MoMA because I know MoMA's like nice and empty. It's a beautiful day out here, Tracy. 74 degrees Fahrenheit. And I love look at this. This plaza is completely empty. But I love this statue here. Look at the statue here. This is so cool. That's not a train, it's a truck. Here's 11th Avenue. Look at the hustle and the bustle of 11th Avenue right now. As you see, the city is burning on fire. Everyone's fleeing. There's riots in the street. There's looting and pillaging everywhere. This is like crazy empty. This is like, wow. I've never seen this avenue this empty before. I have never seen this avenue this empty before, ever. I really enjoyed it. I have this whole spot to myself right now. I have this whole spot to myself. You can really admire the statue here. Edge right up there. And then this is looking out on Thoide streets. I have this whole spot to myself right now. I legitimately have this whole spot to myself. It is a pedestrian dream. Look at this. This is insane. No, bicycles are not allowed on the High Line, even though you see a bicycle right here. Bicycles are not allowed, no skateboards or scooters, but this is a High Line bicycle right here where they help to maintain all the shrubbery. And then this is done by Simone Lay, called Brick House, made of bronze. And I'll just let you guys. This is crazy. I have this whole spot here to myself. I kind of just want to stay here now. Oh my God, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. I have never seen this view before. I have legit never seen this before. A completely empty 11th Avenue. Yeah, no bicycle. It's too narrow to have bicycles up here. It's too narrow. Look at this. Holy cow, this is crazy. This is straight out of a movie right here. This is straight out of a movie. How empty that is in the middle of the day on a Monday. So very creepy. It's not a little creepy. It is very creepy. But the city goes on. Construction still going on. But this is just, I have this whole spot to myself. Normally there'll be people up here eating lunch and everyone's talking and life is going on, but now it's completely empty. I'm the only one out. I can't get over this. I'm like the only one out here. This is pretty amazing. It's wonderful to be a truck driver around here, probably, yeah. Good to see you, Stuart. Welcome. Welcome to a very empty and deserted High Line Park. All right, let's go look for the gigantic gorilla. We have now walked the High Line. It's time to look for a gigantic gorilla. And actually, since I'm socially distanced from everyone, I could wipe my nose really quick here. There we go. We're gonna all celebrate the day we don't have to wear masks anymore, I'm telling you. We're all gonna, yeah, waiting for the gorilla? You got it. Let's go see the gorilla. Let's go look for the gorilla. Supposedly it's in one of these little parks here at Hudson Yards. This is, we might have to make this like a regular thing to come out here to the High Line and just to see what the crowds are like and what it's like with people. Not King Kong per se. If you remember, last year we did a video where, remember in the village, there was a statue of two rhinoceroses, and they were like perched like on their back. And well, this is the same artists who did that. And so they brought the gorilla out here to bring awareness to the plight of the gorilla. It looks like the most northern section of the High Line, which continues all the way up to 34th Street, looks like that's closed. But you want to make this a regular thing? We might have to make this a regular thing, because this is pretty surreal. And it's really, really relaxing. Good to see you, New York. Nice to see the construction, man. Absolutely. Exactly, Brian. Exactly. Yeah, let's make this walk a regular thing, right? Like every week. Or come here, do this every week. My friend works here now on Monday through Friday here, so he'll say, "Come on in, come on down." So as you see, they have people at all the major entrances here, and that's it. This is as far north as we could go before time to look for a gorilla. Because I'm ready to look for a gorilla right now. Hey guys, thank you so much.
Of course, have a lovely day.
Have a good one, all right?
Thanks, you too.
All right. We're now into Hudson Yards. All right, where's this gorilla? Where is this gorilla? Welcome to the backyard. Did they really call this the backyard now? Did I watch Action Kid this morning? No. But I watch Action Kid on a regular basis. I don't know how that kid has all the energy. I always got to give a big shout out to Action Kid because he is the only one on live stream to walk the entire length of Manhattan Island. That is pretty amazing. It took him like 6.5 hours, and he started in the Bronx. He started with that little piece of Manhattan that's in the Bronx. Here's the vessel, and the vessel does look open, but we need tickets to get up there. I don't know if I could just, I don't know if I could just walk in or not. Yeah, Jim, he walked the entire length of Manhattan. When he did that, I was in awe. Can I cross over here? They have this set up in a weird way. They got a outdoor soul cycle. Okay. I think we can cross here. I think I'm allowed to cross here, so let's cross. You've done it, but not on live stream, yeah. Is it really, really windy, guys? Hopefully the wind noise is not too bad. Wow. Oh yeah, he went out to, he's been going out to a lot of places in Long Island. Any idea when I'll be doing public tours? Sometime next year. Sometime next year. Ooh, look at this mural. Windy on spurts. Okay, cool. Look at this mural. And they got a big old TV set up over here. Or maybe monitor. See if it depends where I'm standing. Okay, cool. NBCSN. I come here watch the Tour de France. Oh, they got a bar out. They got a bar back here. Wow. Okay. They got an outdoor bar, and they painted this. I forgot what this is. It's like a ventilation shaft or something like that. But pretty neat. Good to see you, Wilbs. Welcome. Welcome to the vessel. We're now in Hudson Yards. We have walked the High Line. You went to watch Lose City on Saturday, and it was a good, nice, awesome. All right, let's look for this gorilla here. Oh, and I got the race on. Yeah, Tour de France in an outdoor bar, right? Sign me up, right? Tour de France giving me a reason to wake up in the morning again. My routine now is get up at 7 in the morning, watch my Tour de France. All right. All right, they don't have the little ticket area where to get the tickets for the Hudson Yards. I mean, this is pretty empty too, considering. Oh, I think I just saw the statue. I think I just saw it through this little clearing over here. Look at all these buildings are just popping up like crazy around here. Oh my god, that thing is so cool. Haven't done a broadcast from the Edge yet. No, I have not. You know, they refunded me my tickets to go to the Edge once the pandemic began. I had no idea they refunded me. So I had like super discounted tickets too, but I think that's right. I think that's all out the window now. But they are reopened, so look at this thing. Oh my god, this thing is cool. Oh, this thing is so cool. Wow. Oh my God, I love it. Like you even smirking, got like a little smile on your face there. The detail on this guy. Wow, King Nyan. King Nyan, the gorilla, a majestic animal, and shares about 98% of the DNA we have. It's our closest relative, but our cousins are in trouble. There may be only 1,000 mountain gorillas left in the wild, and fewer than 3,800 in the eastern lowland gorillas. Huh. Here's the artists, Geely and Mark, or Geely and Mark. So just like their last statue with the rhinoceroses. I know, right? I'm waiting for him to move or something like that. And his hand is in a way that you could a little kid could sit in his hand, which is really neat. But I just love the expression. I love the expression on his face. So this is going to be here for 9 months. But no doubt, because it is the COVID times, it may be here it may be here longer. It's the size of a van, to give you an idea how big it is. The thing is really heavy. I saw pictures of them installing it, and they had to bring in like a crane and stuff like that to get it over here. I believe it's made of bronze, so it's super, super heavy and probably hollow. But yeah, the hand is set up for a perfect photo. Let's see the kid sits in the hand. Let's see the kid sits in the hand. Sit in the hand. Sit in the hand. Sit in the hand. You can sit in the hand. Sit in the hand. I love it, right? It gives you really an idea how big it is, though. I love it. Look at these people there. A little privacy here. And there's the edge. And if I had a second phone, I would be able to book a ticket. If I had a second phone with me. Everyone's not taking pictures with the gorilla. I love it. It's gonna sit in the hand. He's sitting in the hand. Yay! I love it. Okay, give him his privacy. Give him his privacy, though. He's sitting in the hand. Wind alert. Oh, it's just funny. Let's walk around here, see some of the new stuff going on around here, and then we'll come back to the gorilla one more time. I want to pat him on the head 3 times for good luck, because that's how we do it with all the animals, with all the statues. Yeah, they spent some money. Oh yeah, the vessel's pretty cool. Vessel is pretty cool. Okay, guys, you can sit in the hand. It's perfectly made up so you can sit in the hand. Welcome back. It's great to see you. Yay. The new normal for right now. And then here's another gigantic building coming into being, and then across the street that's the Jacob Javits Convention Center. And then this is 34th Street right here. I don't think I've ever seen this place this empty. This place is like empty. It is. It's kind of an amazing spot to to visit, especially right now since it's so empty. You have the whole place to yourself. You could really enjoy it. Yeah, no events anywhere for a while there, Sir Exile. Everyone goes to there are two events that everyone goes to at the Jacob Javits Convention Center, and that's the auto show and Comic-Con. Those are probably the most popular things people visit the Jacob Javits Convention Center for. So here's the entrance to the subway, which we'll be taking in a little bit. we'll make our way down to the... Yeah, I know a lot of people who perform at Comic-Con, and they're hurting. A lot of my performer friends are hurting, including myself. Oh, and the Cat and Dog Show. That's right, the Cat and Dog Show. All right, got some vendors out here, which is nice. Let's say the gorilla one more time, and then we're gonna go into the subway. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Go if you want. Go to my PayPal, paypal.com, paypal.me/DutchMoz. Yeah, it won't be a Thanksgiving Day parade. I'm still kind of hurting from the no lack of Mermaid parade. I mean, while doing the Tale-a-thon was a lot of fun. And helping that broadcast come to life was a lot of fun. But I have to do it now. I can't do it now because I can't do it now because you gotta get the tickets in advance. So you cannot get same day tickets. No Halloween parade, no anything parades. It was a lot of fun doing the Tale-a-thon, helping that go out, but I'll take the old Mermaid parade any day. But yeah, the people who were in the Tour de France are very fit. You gotta be very fit. You have a PayPal account too? Awesome. I mean, if you guys want to give me Edge tickets for tomorrow now, that's another story. What's the weather like? I don't know what the weather like is going to be tomorrow. I wish I had a second phone. If I had a second phone, I could get a ticket to climb the vessel. Now there's nobody on there. It's like empty. How much does it cost? It costs $38 to visit the Edge. A GoFund for the Edge. There you go. The t-shirts for the parade are unreal. Hold on. Yes. Do you want this awesome t-shirt? There it is. Wait, where is it? Where is it? There it is. Do you want this awesome t-shirt designed by the great Danielle Mastrian? You can go to coneyisland.com and you can order yourself this year's Tale-a-thon shirt, and you could be the coolest kid around. Got our mermaid. There it is. Got our mermaid. Our cool, stylish mermaid wearing her shell mask. So you want one of those shirts. They're limited edition, so we're only going to print them out for another month or two. But yeah, $38. It's pretty expensive to get up there. Let's actually look out onto the yards itself. The rail yard of Hudson Yards. Right, you love that shell mask, right? A couple of weeks ago when I wore this shirt on the subway, this woman made a beeline to me, and I thought I either pissed her off or something like that. I got really, really nervous. But then she's like, I need that shirt. I need that shirt. She even took a picture of me wearing the shirt. Yeah, nothing says 2020 more than a shell mask. You know, funny story about that art piece for the Mermaid Parade is that Danielle was already working on the 2020 Mermaid Parade poster, and obviously when COVID hit, we didn't, you know, obviously the parade got canceled and everything went into limbo, and then she basically redid her design. And what's a couple of fun things about it is this is the first black mermaid that we've used for the Mermaid Parade, and kind of like the first one where it actually has like a message, you know. Normally it's just Mermaid Parade and really no message, but Ellie Street Art did this. She did a really good job with this. Aerosol artists. Yeah, Danielle did it. The great Danielle Mastrian did it. I almost don't want to wear this shirt too much because I want to keep it around for a really long time. Or I'll just get another shirt. I'll just get another shirt. All right. Well, luckily, you know what's funny, Wilbs? Nobody touched her walls. They touched other walls, but they didn't touch Danielle's wall. So Danielle's wall is perfectly fine. She does have to touch up some of her murals. And she is doing a new mural right now at Coney Island, USA. She's bringing back the zipper. The zipper is coming back. But it's a fun tour, right? Let's head on to the subway. I think it's time to go home. You're more than welcome, Wilbs. Let's go say hello to the gorilla one more time, then we'll get out of here. But we might make the High Line like a regular thing. It's so easy to get up on there. And it's so empty. The dog was completely encased in plantage plants. That was kind of cool. You know, it's funny how after I take the pictures of the gorilla, now there's like crowds of people now in front of the gorilla. Did we start this? Did we actually start this again where we show something and then everyone has to take pictures now in front of it? There's a whole crowd around the gorilla now. Holy shit, there's a line! There's a line to take pictures inside the gorilla's hand. Thanks for buying a shirt there, Osvaldo. There's a crowd. There's a crowd now. We were the only ones here 5 minutes ago. Now there's a crowd here. Well, that's good. At least the gorilla's getting some love. At least the gorilla is getting some love. All right, let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's hop on a train. I know, exactly. My broadcast, bring all the tourists to the yard. And damn right, it's better than yours. I could teach you, but I will have to charge. All right, we got to ride the funicular. We have to ride the funicular. It's time to ride the funicular. Let's ride the funicular. All right, guys. Into the subway we go. He was yelling right out into the camera. Yeah, that is true. The funicular is not COVID safe, but I think I'm the only one. I'll be the only one on it. Here we are, the brand new Hudson Yards number 7 train station. One of the deepest stations in the New York State New York City subway system. Whoa, it was a quick stream. We've been on for an hour. We've only been on for an hour today, but onto the train we go. Oh, he has the same idea I have. So the funicular is this elevator that moves sideways here, and we're gonna wait for our private funicular here. Because I want to be alone in this thing. All right. Now, I want to go down. And then as he goes down, no, we don't have the new Metro card just yet. We still have the old style Metro card. The Omni card is coming soon. But this is the funicular. It's a sideways moving elevator. And this thing costs a lot of money to make. I forgot how many tens of millions of dollars it costs to make this stupid thing. But here comes my ride, slowly but surely. I keep making sure I'm the only one going to be on this thing here. You like this card better? Yeah. It wasn't ready when you were here. Yeah, this is fairly... I know this opened up after the station opened up. Oh, there you go. No more than 3 riders at a time. It's the funicular. You've never seen this. This is a really expensive sideways moving elevator. I like how the last little bit here slows down so much. There it is. Funicular. And close doors. All right, it's like an escalator. You know, those other kids were actually waiting for an empty one themselves. Whee! Funicular! It's the funicular! Whee! This is the closest thing I'm gonna get to the cyclone this year. It's well, if you're in a wheelchair, this is more meant for people in wheelchairs and mobility issues. So, but this costs an awful lot of money to make. And it's always fun that escalator over there only goes up, so you can kind of race the funicular. California and UK have these. Yeah, they have these all over the world. Whee! Yeah, it does hurt, yeah. I got to ride the Cyclone once. Thank you, Jim. Got to ride the Cyclone once. And they literally turned it off when we got off. Yeah, there's a few in the tube, yeah. Whee! And then the tube has to have this. The tube is, they break down though. Yeah, this is. I haven't heard of stories yet of people getting stuck in this thing. Yeah, it rides in a stately manner. And now we are here. Wow, that slowed down a lot. That was like had to catch my footing there for a second. All right. We're now at as you see, the city is crowded, full of people. This station here is so cool looking though. Reminds me of like an airport. It's a lovely station. No rats. Got one by the Tate. The modern Tate. All right. We're now on the platform. Got 2 minutes. All right, looks like a London tube station. It's so deep in the ground. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this little walk around we did today. Certainly a lot of fun doing these walks for you guys. We'll be at it tomorrow again. Don't know what I'm gonna do just yet. But I don't, Andy Byford, I don't know if Byford was working with the MTA when they put together the station. You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome there, William. Cecilia, Exer Exile, Wilbs, Stewart. All right, guys. We've made it. We've made it. We survived.
This is the last stop on this train. Everyone, please leave the train. Thank you for riding with NYC New York City train.
You're more than welcome, Darian. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning on in. Thanks for camera. Thanks for indulging me in this little walk. Remember, that's the one. Right? That's the one. That's the one. All right, guys. Have a great New York day, whether you live here or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish your moments. Good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. We'll see you later. I'll see y'all later. Later, guys.
This is the Queensbound 7 local train. The next stop is Times Square, 42nd Street.
Later, guys. Good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are.